My people stuck in their ways, denying the power and busy refusing to change. They charge it all to the game, but we got the keys that we need to open them gates. They taking drugs for the pain, the pills and the lean and the weed, they been hitting the same. They say it pours when it rains, the fire from heaven is drowning the city in flames. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Okay, you know the prophets, we don't play. I see a king when I look in the mirror, and y'all niggas yoga like yo play. We playing chess when we blitz in these churches, then we look at them like yo play. My people sleep on the God, but he wake them up with the prophets like obey. Hey, y'all better wake up, they steady lying on Jacob. Me and my sin had to break up, she blow me up like a...
What is sin according to the Bible? Well, let me see what is sin. I'm going to show you. Read sin for me. We're going to explain it. Read.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law.
He said, whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is the transgression of the law. Transgress means to break God's law. That is what is sin. So I'm going to show you some laws, right? Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5, and then we're going to read in Leviticus 18. Go down. Because in our community, there is a lot of sexual activities taking place in the homes, by the neighbors, everywhere in our community. And this is what destroyed our community. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So God said the woman must not wear things that pertain to a man. What does a woman wear that pertains to a man? Pants. So God said the woman must not wear pants. She must not dress like a man. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So he said man mustn't wear dresses and skirts. Man mustn't look dressed like women. Read.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So look at this woman here. This woman here. She wearing a pants. But God said the woman that wear pants is what?
An abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Is an abomination to the Lord thy God. It is hateful before God. Right? So let's go in the New Testament now. Luke chapter 16 verse 15 or 15-16. Right? He talk about the same thing. Because all our people comfortable with the things that are taking place in our society. They feel it's a norm. They feel it's okay. It seems right in their own eyes, but according to God, it's an abomination to him. Read. So for 15, Luke 16, yeah, Luke 16:15. Right? But to us, right? But to God, it's an abomination, right? Read.
The book of Luke, chapter 15, verse 16. And he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men.
So that's the people, when we rebuke them with the scriptures, when we correct them, and we tell the women, don't wear pants, right? They make excuses to show that it's okay to wear pants. But this is what Christ said here. Read.
But God knoweth your hearts.
Read it over.
Luke chapter 16 verse 15. And he said unto them, ye are they which justify yourselves before men.
Before men? They justify, they make excuses. Read.
But God knoweth your heart.
So God knows how wicked your heart is. Right? Read.
For that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God.
So pants is highly esteemed among the women and men. Women dressing naked on the street is highly esteemed among men and women. Right? Celebrating Christmas, celebrating what's the holiday coming up? Independence Day. All these are pagan holidays. These things are highly esteemed amongst men. Mother's Day, Father's Day, right? What Christ said? Say it again.
For that which is highly esteemed among men is abomination in the sight of God.
It is an abomination in the sight of God. That's what God said. But hear what Christ said if you don't obey. Read 19 verse 27. Hear what Christ said himself when he returns. Right? Read.
The book of Luke chapter 19 verse 27. But those mine enemies.
What Christ said?
But those mine enemies.
Because Christ is a austere man. He's a serious man. Christ don't make a joke when he come back. Read it again.
For those mine enemies.
So Christ's enemy is those that rebel against his commandments. Those that want to follow the way society program them to live. Right? Read.
For those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them.
They don't want the laws of God to have dominion over them. But let me show you how Christ having dominion over them. I'm going to show you that after. But finish reading.
Bring them hither and slay them before me.
He said, bring them to me and slay them before me. Christ coming to kill a lot of people.
That's right.
That is what Christ prophesied to come. Read Romans chapter 7 verse 1. Let me show you how Christ having dominion over us. Read. Christ not making no joke. Right? He's not bending his law to suit anybody, as what Christian pastor tell you. The lie that he tell you. Read.
The book of Romans chapter 7 verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law.
So Paul is saying he speak to them that know the law. Who the law was given to? The Israelites. The black man, the black woman, and the Hispanic people. Read.
How that the law hath dominion over a man.
And hold on. And Christ is the one, right? God said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Didn't he say that? So that's how Christ ruling over us. Read it again.
How that the law has dominion over a man, as long as he liveth.
As long as we live in Christ has dominion. That's why when we repent and we endure unto the end, he said, we shall be saved. He that endure, keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. Watch this. Read Revelation chapter 2. Because there is a lot of promise in the Bible for us. Don't let your pastor fool you. Read.
The book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nation.
So what we have to overcome in this world? The sins of the world.
That's right.
That's why Christ said, love not the world. Because the things in the world is to trap you, to keep you in sin. Get that for me? So once we overcome these things, we're going to get the kingdom. Right? So we have to study, apply, and be among brothers.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is